Afternoon Live, what's happening with Kevin Petersen? Out
for the rest of the Ashes series, which is a blow to England in the sense that they're losing their best batsman by some distance, but may help England in the way that they actually approach the game, because they know, and he knows, that he's not fully fit. His batting is clearly being affected. It's affecting him in the field as well, because he's only able to manage a short time in the field, then he disappears again. All this disrupts England.
Yeah.
So the man on the right is not very fit, but is going to carry on. The man on the left is out of the rest of the series, and poor old Andrew Strauss, the captain, in the middle of things, will have to soldier on without Petersen. Ian Bell, we can confidently say, will replace him, because Andy Flower made it very clear, the England coach, yesterday, that he was next in line. All this happened today after they flew in the world's leading Achilles specialist from Sweden with his team, and they did consider all the options. Could they manage it in some other way without surgery? Petersen, of course, was desperate to play in the full Ashes series. It is the pinnacle of anyone's career in terms of test matches, but it was felt, quote, that anything else would put the tendon at risk, anything other than surgery, and jeopardise his long-term recovery. And that's the other point. It's not just about how England are suffering in this series through a less than fully fit Petersen. It's about Petersen's long-term future as well, because he's young enough to have many, many years yet of scoring a lot of
But it wasn't
runs.
Because he didn't want to. I mean, he had said, I'll do anything to try and stay in this Ashes series, didn't he? He tried everything.
He and Flintoff were playing through a lot of pain, no question at all. And he's a batsman. Batsmen do not like throwing away runs, and Kevin Petersen threw away runs, didn't take runs, because he was in too much pain.
Apparently he couldn't even get down the stairs, he was in so much pain.
He's in a whole lot of pain, and as we told you on Sky News this time last week, he was in great danger of missing the Test match anyway. Dougie Brown from the Professional Cricket Association, former England international, and a man very much in touch with the scene in Bell's County, Warwickshire, can join us. Obviously, Dougie, it's a blow for England, but in a sense there'll be some relief that it gets sorted out and you go onto the field with at least 10 fit players plus Freddie Flintoff.
Absolutely. I think we saw on the back of the first two Test matches that Kevin Petersen was really struggling with that Achilles injury. In an Ashes series, you can't afford to carry people. It's very important. There are 11 fit players plus somebody able to come onto the field if somebody does get injured on the field, but you can't go into a Test match, particularly against the Australians, with 10 men.
But it must have been, as he says, heartbreaking and a very difficult decision to take, to miss out on 3 Ashes Test matches in front of, as you know, fantastic, enthusiastic, patriotic crowds at the Oval, Edgbaston and Headingley. Absolutely.
I mean, that's where the England players want to be. They want to be playing big games in front of their home crowds. Edgbaston, the next Test match, is a fantastic place to play cricket. Kevin Petersen, very proud man. He's been involved in the 2005 Ashes win, very much pivotal on that. He would have wanted, just like Andrew Flintoff, obviously want to be the man to see England to winning the series, and hopefully are instrumental in winning the next Test match at Edgbaston. But when you're going in there as badly debilitated as Kevin is at the moment, the simple solution is you have to get it fixed and make sure his long-term longevity in the game is there for a long period of time. And it's not just about one Test match, it's about Kevin Petersen being at the best of his health, playing the best cricket he can for England in years to come.
Now, you know all about Ian Bell, Dougie, you have done for very many years. The Australians, they reckon that they've got the measure of him, but he's been playing very well for your old County Warwickshire.
He's doing really well. I think he's averaging about 80 at the moment. He's up there in the overall run scorers and highest averages at the moment. He's playing really good cricket, and he's been out of the side. Ravi Bopara's come into the side and taken what Ian Bell considers to be his position, number 3. It's fantastic for England to have somebody of Ian Bell's quality sitting in the sidelines, playing very good cricket. So he's going to come into the series very buoyant on the back of some excellent performances for Warwickshire, and I've got no doubt he'll have reflected upon what's happened in the 2005 series and use that to his advantage. You take all the experience that he's taken from that series into what could be 3 Tests against the Australians this summer.
So let me ask you one final question. If you'd said at the start of the series, does taking out Kevin Petersen weaken England? Clearly it would have done. From where we are now, does taking Kevin Petersen out actually strengthen England's cause?
I don't know if it strengthens England's cause. Obviously Kevin Petersen is a world-class performer.
But he's not world-class when he's not fit.
Exactly, clearly. I mean, He's not been performing like, and by his own admission, he's not been performing to the best of his ability. He has been hampered by this injury. Hopefully he's on the road to recovery. Yes, on paper, England they probably are a weaker side, but you have to say, having a batsman of international class, as Ian Bell is, coming into the series very buoyant on the back of some excellent performances, that in many ways does strengthen England.
Dougie, thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Dougie Brown, a man who knows what he's like to play international cricket. So it leaves England with 10 fit men, as I say, plus Andrew Flintoff, who's also been an injury doubt, of course, with his knee trouble. But he's confident he will get through the rest of the series.
I said beginning of the series I want to play 4 more test matches. I played one, I got 3 to go. And I definitely want to play in over. And not to play in it, there'd have to be something pretty seriously wrong with me. We're in constant contact with a surgeon. You know, he's been great, he's a top man. Obviously the England medical staff, and then over the next few days I'm put back with Dave Roberts. And he'll treat me, probably do a bit of rehab on the knee and get myself right for next week.
So, what a series it's going to continue to be, with Flintoff hopefully still there, even though Kevin Petersen won't be.
Another big story, though, haven't you?
I was going to say, on almost any other day, the main story of the day would be Sven-Göran Eriksson.